We're supposed to meet and leave at 8:30. It is now 9:10. And no one's here. Damn it! Hey there all my GRRRR travelers. So today we're on my epic Arctic trip with Mazda and we're driving up to the northern tip of Canada, the Arctic Ocean. It's negative 32 degrees here. Brr. We've been in these cars for about 4 days so far and they've been handling a lot. We've been going through some pretty rough terrain. This is probably going to be the most challenging one right here at the Dempster Highway, because there's so much snow here that makes it can make it sort of slippery. Just being able to walk on the Dempster Highway actually is pretty cool. It's just like a winter wonderland. I can't imagine much surviving the cold out here. If anyone wants to know, this is exactly where we're at right now. Finally, signs of life. We are at Eagle Plains. We're fueling up. The reason why we're trying to move on as quickly as possible is not only to save time, but there's a possibility that there could be like some kind of storm or whatnot. If that happens, then they will be closing the road.
Eagle Plains Hotel.
Oh look, the road is open. Oh, we have another car that went off the road, landed in a ditch.
Drivers, again, make way for the traffic coming through, so if you wouldn't mind pulling to the right side of the road. Also have a truck coming down the road.
They're like, who are these people? And finally, we're up at the Arctic Circle, latitude 66, 33 north. That's exactly where we are at right now. We still have more to go. Keep watching. Look at the distant mountains. You can barely, they're just barely perceptible. It's just such a faint outline.
Am I being dramatic? Really?
Long johns?
I hate nothing. Just skinny jeans.
Are you serious? I'm definitely wearing long johns under this. The three main cars we've been driving and riding in: CX 3, 5, and 9.
His spray was sort of obscuring the edges of the road. I thought I was in the middle of the road. It was really just a little too far over to the left. And the front wheel caught, and then I was like, I can save it, I can save it. And then the snow hit the windshield, and I was like, no, we're done.
Check this off the bucket list. Oh my god! I didn't know that I would ever be coming here, and now I'm here. I have to go in the car and pump my hands before my fingers fall off.
When the sun goes down and gets dark, following the cars in front of us, they kick up a lot of sort of snow, we call it like a snow cloud, and it becomes very challenging to see because your headlights kind of pick that up. And so we try to take advantage of the daylight. We still have another 320 kilometers to go today, so another 4.5 hours anyway.
Buckled in for 4 more hours. Have you driven this highway before?
This is like my 7th time doing an Arctic drive. So I've done this drive about 5 times, and then northern Alaska I've also done twice.
Here's the middle of the road. I will be calling traffic still.
What's coming up is the Mackenzie River crossing, where we're going to get to see some ice roads. Right now they're coordinating with the film crew how they can film the cars driving over this river. But there's a limit, a 5,000 kilogram limit of how much this river, this iced over river, can hold. Might only be like 3 cars at a time or something. Or maybe they'll have to space the cars out.
Are you calling Jerry?
Okay, Jerry, roll on down and keep going till you're out of sight.
This is starting to get real now.
Copy channel 1.
Very exciting. I've never seen ice roads before, much less driven on them. The river is just all frozen over.
Finally, we reached the town of Inuvik. It is the last main Northwestern Territory city with supplies before hitting the Arctic Ocean. A famous landmark is the Igloo Church, and you can visit the town office for a free souvenir pin and your Arctic Circle certificate of passage.
Getting to know a town is getting to know how they shop and how they eat. So let's take a quick dip into Inuvik's North Mart. I find this really fascinating. It's the difference between going from a country or a city where people get around on mopeds and motorbikes to where they get around on like snowmobiles. 360 Canadian dollars. Okay, this is the jacket I have. If I had time, I could have done my shopping here for winter boots. Because I lost a pair of gloves, it would probably be smart for me to do my glove shopping here. I was looking for something like this, fingerless gloves. I think I'm gonna get this one. Thermal underwear. I am wearing thermal underwear. So far, a lot of things are looking pretty normal. Products that we might have in the US. Family size Cheerios are going to be $11.79. Cheerios. Honey, $8.39. Maxwell House coffee, $23. It's going to be $11.29. We're supposed to meet and leave at 8:30. It is now 9:10. And no one's here. Damn it! With all the time changing in this regions, it's been throwing my alarm off. And it's 4:24, 5:22, 6:22 Inuvik. That's where the confusion is, because starting from Fort St. John, which was 1 hour ahead of Vancouver, I've had to go forward an hour, backward an hour, forward an hour, and now I have many different hours spread across all my clocks. And when I called down to the hotel lobby to ask for a wake-up call or a time date update, no one answered. So I made a call to one of the coordinators and she said a car is coming back for me. At first I couldn't tell if I was late or if it was my clock that was off. Now that I have a little bit of time to wait before the car comes to pick me up, I need to like recheck to see if I have all my gear. I'm so glad they're coming back. I really didn't want to miss this one. The next stop is going to be the northernmost tip of the Canadian border, the Arctic Ocean.
Got the wrong time zone?
Yeah, I did. Day 4, 5, either way. Today, Jerry did a rescue because I woke up late. We're off to Tuktoyaktuk, which is the northernmost tip of Canada, as well as the one spot or the one little town that touches the Arctic Ocean.
Tuktoyaktuk.
Tuktoyaktuk.
T-U-K. Tuk, so a lot of people, the locals just call it Tuk.
Tuktoyaktuk.
Yeah.
Tuk. How behind are we from the rest of the team?
Probably 40 minutes or so. So it's not too bad. We're gonna try to make up a little bit of time.
If anyone can do it, Jerry can. It's 10 o'clock right now. It's so odd that it's just this dark though. It even feels like darker than night for some reason.
Yeah.
When you go north of the Arctic Circle, you begin to experience polar nights and polar days. It's winter right now, so we're experiencing a polar night, or 24 hours of darkness. It's crazy to think that the Dempster and the ice roads in this area are the lifeline to towns like Tuk. These are the only things connecting Tuk to the rest of the mainland.
This road has only recently been created. It was built in 2017.
Previous to this road being open in the winter, there was the ice road, so they would have to wait for the ice to get thick enough to them. So in the summer it became even more isolated, you know, having to ship things in by air or possibly by boat. So this all-weather road that they built has really given the people in Tuk the opportunity to travel to Inuvik, whether it's for supplies or work or whatever it might be. I'm about 20 kilometers to Tuk.
Perfect. We're right there at the Tuk sign, just getting ready to go into the town. Okay, did you find your package?
I'm the package. There's much more signs of life here. You can see like lights, telephone poles. I'm starting to get excited.
With a population of little over 900 people, Tuk is a small town. Connected by ice roads once a year, Tuk's lifeline to the mainland is thin, forcing a majority of its population to live off of hunting, fishing, and food insecurity. Even some of the clothing locals wear are made from fur and skins from animals they've hunted. Next up, we head out to Tuk's community food bank run by Sister Faye. As store-bought food can be quite expensive in this remote Arctic regions, the community food bank is here to help locals who are struggling feed their family.
So what they do is they get income support. And to get income support, you have to do 25 hours of service in your community somewhere. But when the people hunt, when they're hunters or trappers, mostly hunters and fishers, they will get caribou and we'll give them the 25 hours. They will get fish and they will fillet it, they'll cut it up, and then they'll get their 25 hours. And this is every month they have to do. Another thing is wood. We don't have trees, but we get a lot of driftwood.
Oh, is wood a really big need up here?
It is, because our fuel is so high.
Yeah.
Like someone pays at least $1,500 for a barrel to last over a month. Like you cannot get $1,500 worth of fuel. So the wood stove really helps. Do they still hunt in your area? Do they fish? Even in the winter when it starts freezing up, they will set a net under the ice. Get over it. You don't hunt anymore. Don't fish anymore. If it happened here, oh my goodness, the Tuk would be different.
We are off again. Oh wow, they're all just connected homes. Oh, there's 2 dog houses way out there. Even the dogs have their homes here. This is the Tuk Cemetery. Oh my gosh. Snowmobiles.
Yep.
Oh, this house has got 2 snowmobiles out front. Guess that's the way to get around in this town. There's more people out there on the frozen Arctic Ocean. Oh my god, we're here at the Arctic Ocean. This is crazy. We're at the northernmost tip of Tuk, surrounded by Arctic Ocean. It's completely frozen over. I think we can walk on it. God, look at that. Ooh. Wow, okay, it's getting a little deep. This is just nuts. Arctic Ocean as far as you can see, or look, and there's no visibility there. Walking on the Arctic Ocean just seems like a crazy thought. It's not something that came to my mind when I knew that I was coming up here. It's just all a blanket of white. Just frozen over, all of it. Scoot on the Arctic Ocean. Lie down on the Arctic Ocean. Matt here has picked off a chunk of the Arctic Ocean.
Once you get out a couple hundred yards, there's, I guess that's what, 2-inch thick plates of ice just springing up through the snow.
You gonna try and take that home as a souvenir? So let me know in the comments below what you would do if you came out to the Arctic Ocean.
You could see right there the police station.
We're at the Royal Canadian Mounted Police Department, and Mazda came here to drop off some Tim Horton donuts and coffee. I guess police just around the world must love donuts and coffee.
Thanks for watching part 3 of my 3-part series, The Road to the Arctic Ocean. Watch all 3 episodes and let me know what you think. Until then, travel safe, smart, and fun, and may the GRRR be with you.